From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on out there tonight. We begin with a pretrial hearing set in the case of Megan Valentine, who's accused of the November 2024 shooting death of her husband, Judge Michael Valentine. That pretrial hearing is set for Wednesday, March 25th. All pending motions in the case will be addressed. A trial date, though, has yet to be set in that case. Valentine is currently being held in the Wayne County Jail at Fairfield, as she was moved there from White County, where a correctional officer was suspended amid allegations of inappropriate contact. The incident is under investigation by Illinois State Police, and the officer has not yet been publicly named in that case. Looking now at area arrests, a Carmi man jailed last summer on drug charges, as well as a warrant dating back to 2024 on felony possession of child pornography and sexual exploitation of a child charges, is now once again behind bars. WRUL says 40-year-old Carl Holland is in custody on new charges of failure to report from furlough. According to WRUL, he still hasn't entered pleas on the pornography or exploitation charges. Back in June, he was arrested on the drug charges and those warrants and was released in October and placed on electronic monitoring. He was not to have any access to internet in any way. A new warrant was requested January 7th, was granted the 12th, with a charge of failure to return from furlough and also for criminal damage to government property. Wabash County's Operation Share has released its final totals for the 2025 campaign. Organizers say the results show a strong increase in community support. Wabash County Ministerial Association President Kevin McGinnis tells WSJD that 2025 saw 250 families assisted for Thanksgiving, up from 224. At Christmas, the program helped 300 families compared to 250 the previous year. While fewer children received toys in 2025, some 385 kids served, compared to 424 in 24, overall outreach expanded significantly. Financial support also saw a boost. The annual bell ringing campaign raised $5,977.71 compared to just under $5,000 the year before. Altogether, total donations for Operation Share reached more than $21,000 in 25, an increase of over $3,000 from 2024. The Fairfield City Council met last night. WFIW says owners of the Blessed Blooms Flower Farm and Market requested facade improvement funds as they convert a Morton building shell into a proper storefront. The total project will cost some $71,000. They are only requesting reimbursement for the qualifying portions under the Business Tax District guidelines. Meanwhile, easement requests for the Frontier Community College gym project were approved. The council approved purchasing a fire truck to replace a '94 ladder truck that was purchased in 2008. The new truck, a 2008 model, will have the same size ladder and a slightly larger pump. The truck purchase price, some $369,000, financed through Fairfield National Bank at a 4.49% interest over 84 months. The old ladder truck will be sold to Country Mark Energy in Mount Vernon, Indiana for $60,000, provided that no area fire departments are interested. The council also approved $2,000 for the Fairfield Easter egg hunt from the city's rec fund. The routine street closure for the high school prom on Saturday, April 11th was also approved. Revisions were made to the Fairfield Business Tax District guidelines, 3 funding levels now in place. The first for projects up to $5,000, which are eligible for 100% or up to 100% reimbursement, one project being permitted per address every 6 months. The second tier would be for projects between $5,000 and $25,000, eligible for 50% reimbursement, and the third tier would be for projects over $25,000, which can receive up to 25% reimbursement. Those last 2 tiers permit only one such project every 12 months. Mayor Moore plans to organize a meeting with downtown business owners to explain the process and encourage participation. Meanwhile, an ordinance on those guidelines could be approved at the Fairfield Council's next meeting. And Mayor Moore says the city's natural gas bill for January reached a whopping $477,000 due to winter storm conditions and cold weather and its impact on prices. Combined with electricity cost of about $500,000, the city faced nearly $1 million in utility expenses for January alone. Moore stressed that next month utility bills for residents will see a large increase. He asked residents to contact City Hall if they need extended time to pay those bills before shutoffs, with payment plans available. The storm also led to 4 City of Fairfield employees working overtime clearing snow and ice. Water distribution staff logged some 121 overtime hours dealing with water line breaks. And Cole Young, the city's Class A water operator, addressed a recent EPA violation notice regarding total organic compounds in the drinking water. The city received a 0.97 average for Q4. The required standard is 1.0. Though they met the standards the other 3 quarters, Young explained the violation relates to organic materials from the Little Wabash River source and emphasized no boil order is necessary. The city is working with the EPA on potential exemptions and possible resolutions. The Grayville City Council met on Tuesday. WRUL says police officer Scott Esmond was promoted to sergeant and Officer Logan Elliott was taken off of his probationary period. The council verbally agreed to an exclusive contract as well for grave opening and closing with John Taylor DeLapp. The Clay County Board met last night. The board approved the hospital's $3.4 million budget with a 3.8% operating margin. Meanwhile, the county health department's Jeff Workman was praised after being named Administrator of the Year. The board approved $1,200 to replace computer monitors in the clerk's office and $10,000 to replace the AC unit in the circuit clerk's office. The board also approved participation in the Illinois Emergency Management Mutual Aid System Response Program. The Richland County Board met last night. The board approved the $36,200 purchase of a battery backup system for the county's emergency dispatch center. It approved the annual liquor licenses for the Berryville Vineyards and for Stringtown St. Joseph Parish. It also approved the $15,000 grant payment to Noble Wakefield Fire Protection District, approved the mutual aid agreement with IEMA as presented, and an IDOT resolution for maintenance. The Bridgeport Fire Protection District has announced that Rick Leasty is stepping down after 38 years of service as a firefighter. He began in February of 1988, served as a lieutenant, captain, assistant chief, and chief since 2007. His final day will be Saturday, February 28th. Ashley Ryan has been appointed as the new chief and will assume the duties that date. Leasty plans to spend more time with family and enjoy retirement. More to come tonight. Your weather forecast is next. A warming trend for the weekend, and we'll talk sports. Stay tuned.
You're going to love the great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% financing and $7,000 off Ram 1500s or lease a Pacifica for $399 a month. See the deals at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. President's Day savings are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new Jeep Compass for only $379 a month, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $359 a month. Save a bunch of Benjamins and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather here tonight. A good day today. Temperatures near 50 degrees out there. We'll see the 50s as we move towards the end of the week, and then a chance of rain coming in for the weekend. Nothing showing up on radar though tonight. speak of. No precipitation, just a lot of melting snow out there. 49 degrees officially our high this afternoon. 32 the low this morning, both above normal for this time of year. Those normals, by the way, continue to increase. We'll love to see that. Putting the maps in motion here tonight, you'll see a little bit of a weak disturbance approaching from the north, but any precipitation with that's going to dry up before it gets to our area. We will see a few more clouds developing through the day on Thursday because of that system passing. And it'll clear out Thursday night, and we'll see a mostly sunny day by the time Friday rolls around. A few passing clouds, though, in the morning. Things clear out on Friday afternoon, and then we gear up for that chance of showers coming in for the weekend. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy skies out there. Overnight lows will be in the mid to upper 20s for your overnight. And then a mix of sun and clouds, more clouds than sun probably on Thursday. High temperatures will be in the mid 40s across the region, ranging from 45 around Newton to around 47 degrees in Carmi. So not a big change in temperature north to south. As we go into Thursday night, overnight into Friday morning, again, those skies will clear out a little bit, which will allow the temperatures to tumble a couple of more degrees. We'll be in the upper 20s most of the region, around 30 in Carmi and McLeansboro. And then on Friday, probably a pretty good day. Mostly sunny skies out there, some morning clouds, but sun certainly by afternoon. High temperatures back into the low 50s for your Friday. The extended forecast, not complete washouts Saturday and Sunday. The rain chances will begin on Saturday afternoon, continue Saturday night, and end, they're saying, by around noon on Sunday. Highs will be in the low 50s. We get to the upper 50s on President's Day Monday, and look at that, 60s for early to the middle part of next week. That's your forecast. Sports is next.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
I chose Wabash Valley.
Welcome back. It's time now to talk sports. Boys high school basketball last night. North Posey beats Mount Carmel 47-39. Edwards County over Flora 61-47. El Dorado beats Carmi 53-34. Hamilton County late win over Fairfield 47-46. Lawrenceville over Red Hill 58-36. Newton over OPH 60-50. North Clay walloped Grayville 107-66. Woodlawn beat Wayne City 61-43. Sisney over North City 71-63. One girls score. Dietrich beat North Clay 40-18. College basketball yesterday. Olney Central's men fall in overtime at Southwestern 72-71. The OCC women fell to Swick 100-63. College baseball, Wabash Valley is off to a 5-3 start, coming off a 3-1 weekend in Texas. The Warriors took two from El Paso, 19-9 and 25-17. This weekend, they fell to host Weatherford 10-5, but got that signature win over nationally ranked number 1 Salt Lake 3-2. Olney Central is 1-3 on the year, playing in Millington, Tennessee this past weekend. They fell to Kellogg 18-11, to St. Louis 4-2, beat Marshalltown 9-7, but lost to Southwest Tennessee 10-0. Frontier is 3-2. They split last weekend with Wallace State Hanceville, winning 8-5 and 5-1, but losing 5-4 and 3-2. The Bobcats win yesterday against East Central College 5-1. Also college softball underway. Wabash Valley 2-2. They win at Panama City Beach last weekend, falling to Jones College 10-4, beating Gulf Coast State 5-4, losing to Cupaya Lincoln 6-4, and beating Snead State 9-5. Frontier and Olney Central start play this weekend. That's going to do it for us. We'll see you tomorrow for more news. Have a great night.